Sex is a basic part of human nature, and it is perfectly healthy to have vigorous libido. But there is a difference between a healthy sex and sex addiction. A healthy sexual life can be controlled if sex is not available. It can be disappointing, but not devastating. Hello everyone and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Mercy Mary, popularly known as the Nurse with the Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs to show that an individual is addicted to sex and also how to prevent sex addiction. Yes, that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. But the first slide, we're going to be talking about 5 signs to know that I am addicted to sex or an individual is addicted to sex. So the first one I have to share with you is sex dominates the individual to the exclusion of other activities. What do I mean by that? Instead of this individual to be thinking about sports, to be thinking about music, to be thinking about his physiology class, to be thinking about his physics class, to be thinking about work, what this individual is thinking about is sex and sexual activity. Even while this individual is at work, what is dominating his mind or her mind is sex and sexual activity. Instead of this individual to be busy reading, studying, or doing something productive, what this individual is doing is sex or sexual activities. So this is a sign that one should be careful of, that one should take note of, that is a sign of addiction. Then the second one I have to share with you is cheating on the partner and having multiple sex partner. Yes, like I earlier said at the beginning of the video, having a healthy sexual appetite can be controlled. It can be disappointing, but not devastating. What do I mean by that is that when you're having a healthy sexual life, when there is no partner, when your partner is not available for sex, when the appetite arises, it can be disappointing but not devastating or heartbreaking to the extent of you going to cheat on them or having multiple sex partner. Then the third one I have to share with you is in extreme cases, these individuals can commit crime such as rape, stalking, child molestations. Yes, because at that particular moment, they want to have sexual intercourse, but there is nobody around for them to have it with. So the next thing that comes to their mind is raping an individual, molesting a child, taking advantage of children without their permission. So that is a sign of what? Sexual addiction that needs to be worked upon as soon as possible. Then the fourth one I have to share with you is habitual masturbation. These individuals, they really want to have sex. When partners are not available, they masturbate as often as they can in order to continue their day, because they feel when they don't release, when they don't masturbate, when they don't have sex, their day is not going to go well. So this individual engage in habitual masturbation. Then the fifth one I have to share with you is this individual engages in phone sex, engages in computer sex, engages with prostitutes, pornography, and exhibitionism. So these are the signs that you should watch out for when it comes to sexual addiction. So when you see this sign, it's not something that you should kill yourself about, but it's something you should acknowledge first and see a therapist about it. Now you know the signs and understand what I am talking about. So the next thing that should come to your mind is, how do I overcome sex addiction? I'm going to be sharing that now. So the first one I have to share with you is acknowledge that you are addicted to sex. Yes, so if I am addicted to it, the first thing I have to do is to acknowledge it. Because if you don't acknowledge that there is a problem, there's no way you are going to solve that problem. If you see it as a normal thing, there's no way you are going to stop it. You have to tell yourself, oh, I am addicted to sex. I have acknowledged it. So what is the next step? What should I do? Then the second point is understand the trigger. What is actually triggering that action? What is actually making you think about sex every time? What is around you? Is it the books you read? Is it the films you watch? Is it people's status that you see? Is it the people you follow on Facebook? What do you see that is actually triggering that sexual appetite, that is actually making you get addicted to sex? So you have to know what triggers it, what brings it up. Then the third thing is distract yourself from the trigger. Yes. First of all, if you know it's the Facebook page you are following, stay away from that Facebook page. If you know it's the YouTube channel that you are following, stay away from that YouTube channel. If you know it's a Facebook status, it's a WhatsApp status that you are watching, what your friends are uploading that is distracting you, stay away from that. If it's the newspaper, the magazines that you have around, burn them, take them away and far away from you. What you have to do is to what? To understand the trigger, then distract yourself from the trigger. If you know when you are around this particular set of people, that is when the urge increases. Take yourself away from that group of people, because once you know the trigger, you distract yourself from the trigger. That is going to go a long way to help. Then the fourth point I have to share with you is seek professional help. There are professionals who are capable of helping people out with addiction, which I am not. So I can't tell you I can help you out. But it's advisable you seek professional help. You can see a sex therapy, you can see an addiction therapist to help you out with all this. Then the fifth point I want to share with you is partnering. If you know there is someone that is also into sex addiction, that's addicted to sex, and you know, okay, this person has been trying, you people can partner together, you people can work together and see how you can overcome it and become less sex addicted. Let's put it that way. Then another point is accountability. Yes, you have to be accountable for your actions. You have to be accountable for your decisions. You have to be accountable for your thinking. So you have to take accountability. You have to take responsibility about changing, about stopping, about overcoming sex addiction. Then the last one I have to share with you for the Christians is to pray. Yes, prayers has a long way to help when it comes to overcoming any type of addiction. When it comes to overcome sexual addiction, masturbation, whatsoever addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, any addiction you want to overcome, I would advise you pray about it while trying to do the other steps which I just listed out. So these are the points I have to share with you, and I hope it helps you overcome sex addiction so you can concentrate, focus on productive activity. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.